What's going on? But my name is Awads, and welcome to my PlayStation 5 review. I've had the console for about a week now, and I've kind of found some things that I like and what I dislike, and what's the overall consensus of the PlayStation 5. The first thing I want to talk about with this console are some of the pros, because it has some very good ones. My favorite part by far about the whole entire thing, the controller. This controller is out of this world. It's very, very cool. Very comfortable as far as I'm concerned. It holds well, it feels well. Probably because I'm very used to playing with my Astro C40, which is much larger in size. As you can see, size-wise, they're pretty close, but compared to like the old PS4 controller, which everyone knows and loves, there's definitely a size discrepancy as far as width and everything. But the feel, the feedback is really, really cool. I highly, highly, highly recommend you play Astro's Playroom as soon as you get it. And the reason being is it really teaches you about the controller feedback and how the sticks work with the adaptive. So when I play NBA 2K21, for example, when I'm tired or when I sprint, I hold R2 down. When my guy is tired or like a little on the tired side, the stick is actually harder to push and gives you resistance, which is super, super cool. It shouldn't be as easy to push, if your guy's a little exhausted. On the defensive end, when I'm playing NBA 2K21, the left stick, I can hold it, play defense, be down, wide, but as soon as someone bumps into me, I actually get a little feedback, it pushes back against me. That's awesome. In Astro's Playroom, they really show you how to use the touchpad feature, and that's very similar. The PS4 used the touchpad where you could move stuff on it. They kind of just teach you in one section you're in a rolling ball, and you just roll, and you can use it, and when you push down on it, it will stop the ball entirely. They really teach you about the kind of tilting of the controller. As soon as you get in, they have you roll it back and forth, and it feels like there's marbles in there, and you can feel it. Like you can feel them roll from one side to the other, and it gets like not heavier, but it gives that feel of them hitting, which is really amazing stuff, really interesting, really cool. That the controller is probably by far my favorite part about the whole thing. As far as ability and how beautiful games are to play on it, let me tell you, the first game I played was NBA 2K. Here I'll put out the run out section, like when you're running out through the tunnel. That's super cool. They haven't done that before in any of the other 2Ks, but they did it in this one. The run out looks great the whole time. The camera's flashing, the lights being really bright and changing as you get out there, just as it would in real life if you were to run through the tunnel where it's dark and then the lights are really bright, and as soon as you get out, everything opens up. It looks really, really good. Spider-Man, another game. I'll put the walkout scene out of the subway here. That looks amazing. It's absolutely stunning to look at. And they're probably just scratching the surface what this console actually does. This is their first go around with some games, and these are games that aren't designated just for the PlayStation 5. They have a PS4 version as well. But I tell you what, it's amazing like how they actually look on. The ability to play old games and old games with your friends, that's huge to me. From my understanding, that if my friend has a PS4 game and I have the same game for PS4, but I don't use my PS4 anymore. I still do, but a lot of people aren't. You can put it on your PS5. I highly recommend an external hard drive, by the way, for all your PS4 games, so you don't max out your PS5 with PS4 games that don't even have any business being on there. They're not needed. But so Call of Duty, you can go back. I'm pretty sure you can fact check me on this, but I've read a couple times that if I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, my friend has a PS4, I have my PS5, I can put the disc in, plug in my external hard drive, I'll be able to play the game. I highly recommend you bring your save data over though, which a lot of people touch base on this, so you can definitely check that out on somebody else's video. I can put the disc in and I can play with my friends. Backwards compatible, play with them, get in a party, still talk to them, do all those great things. This wasn't a thing on the PS4, but it is on the PS5, and that's huge. It makes it so, hey, all my friends don't have PS5s. I do. This is actually happening right now. A couple of them get PS5s now, though. Of, hey, everyone doesn't have a PS5 yet. I do, but I can still play with my friends on my old PS4 games, provided I either have the disc or it's saved in the PlayStation Store and you want to put it on an external hard drive. Highly recommend doing that. It's a big thing. Obviously, as far as mounting goes, it comes with a small little stationary mount. I'll put a picture up somewhere for it. A lot of people, you can either put it in the vertical position like I have mine, or you can put it in the horizontal position. The mount actually works, which is very, very good. Someone's going to break it, and eventually, before you know it, the mount's going to be gone. Highly recommend you use the mount, though. It's a necessity. The console's very, very unsturdy without it in the horizontal position and the vertical position. It doesn't stay. It has the ability to spin, but you put it on, and it alleviates all that issue, and definitely lets you sleep well at night knowing your console's not going to fall over as easy. The muting and unmuting of the controller. So I stream on my Twitch. If I'm talking to somebody in chat, my friends have to listen to me. I use a Blue Yeti snowball in black. My friends will have to listen to me, which isn't any fun for them at all. Especially if I'm like, hey, so-and-so, like, thank you for this, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for viewing. I hope you're having a good day. My friends don't want to hear that. And on the PlayStation 4, it's kind of frustrating to me because I couldn't mute myself and unmute myself. I had to literally unplug my microphone so I could do that. But with the PS5, it has a built-in microphone already, which works. I'm going to touch base on that in some of the cons list. But it's got a mute button. Let's push way in right there. That mute button actually controls my microphone, which is awesome, because now if I'm in game chat or party chat, my friends don't want to hear me talk to my stream. I don't blame them if they don't want to. It can definitely be annoying because it's just interrupting comms when we're playing Call of Duty or some game where we're trying to be strategic about what's happening. I can literally just press the button. I go mute. It lights up yellow, by the way. Lights up yellow when you're muted. I can press the button. They don't have to hear me. As soon as they ask me a question or that I want to tell them something, click the button again. It's unmuted. I can talk to them, and then I can mute again so I can talk to my stream. And we don't get a bunch of just humble jumble of them trying to say, hey, there's an enemy over here, and me just being like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking this out. That's a huge, huge pro for me. Now we're going to start touching on the cons list. I feel like we should definitely touch base on them because I don't want you to think it's all hunky-dory rainbows. None of them are really horrible things, just some things maybe I've experienced or that I think are a little wrong or off. The first con about the PlayStation 5 is getting one. It's kind of a joke, really. Me saying this is really a joke. It's almost nearly impossible. It feels like everybody's getting them. Walmart is really screwing it up because they give you designated times, so everyone are just creating bots. I know someone specifically who created a bot just to get one. They're not buying multiples and scalping them. They literally made a bot to buy a PlayStation, and it works. And scalpers are ending up with hundreds of them, reselling them. However, now people are kind of giving up on that, saying, you know what, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to force myself to buy one. And they're having good results now, somewhat. But getting one for the longest time, talk about Mission Impossible. I got mine through PlayStation Direct, who is releasing them what seems like daily. They were for a little bit. I don't know if they are now, haven't been paying as much attention. But Walmart, they really dropped the ball on a lot of them. Another con about the PlayStation 5 is the thing is just absolutely massive. It makes it very hard to put it anywhere and use it, really. If you are low on storage space, it's kind of hard. I have mine specifically placed on my computer desk because it's so big. This right here, this is the size of the PlayStation 5. 16 inches while using the stand standing up. So it's 16 inches wide. That is really big and very... Look at the dog in the back. It makes it very hard to use in tight areas. I experienced a really random lag bit playing Spider-Man. If I can get the clip, I'll put it here and I'll talk over it. It was very random. It made absolutely no sense. Just I was playing the game and it was lagging. It could be the game itself experiencing that. I saved the game, didn't delete it. Backed out to the home screen, reloaded the game, and everything actually worked perfectly smooth. Didn't experience any lag again. But the lag was extremely strange, and I didn't expect it at all. I haven't got it to recreate, but that was just something that happened at one point. It might be something to watch for. Getting your party chat audio through your TV. Now, I'll even put a picture of this here. I was gonna take the picture now. I'm not gonna. I use a monitor setup, and through that monitor, I have speakers hooked up, and I plug my headphones into the speakers. So I don't plug into the controller like everybody else, where they go through like a headphone jack, because I know PlayStation for a long time, you couldn't record game audio and chat. It was a whole thing. I don't know if you can now either. But so I go through those speakers. However, before I plugged in my Snowball mic, all my chat audio came out of the controller, and I could only talk through the controller, and I couldn't find a way to get it to come through my headset and let me still talk through the controller. It was very frustrating. It doesn't really make any sense. I've done some Google searching. No one has found a workaround yet. That is my workaround, where I plugged in my Blue Yeti. Now everything comes out of my headphones and I talk through that because it's not using the controller as the microphone and speaker. So if you use a USB mic, you'll be in the clear, but if you don't and you plug in similar to I do, you're gonna have to figure something out. But as far as I know, if you use your headset like a normal person, or not a normal person, but someone who doesn't stream a lot or doesn't, you know what I'm saying. If you plug into the headphone jack, you'll probably get all your audio through your ears and you'll be fine. Just a problem that doesn't really affect everybody, but might affect some people like me who are doing it a certain way. PS4 controllers not being supported on games that are on both consoles through the PS5. So this is my example. My nephew loves Fortnite. So he asked me if I'd play Fortnite with him on the PlayStation 5. Kind of wanted to see if they changed anything up with it. So I logged on. Like I said, use my Astro C40. So I have buttons on the back. And that's how I jump and everything. And it's to the point now where I can't even function with a normal controller. I function like I'm 3 years old. And I cannot focus on pressing X to jump. It's all over the place. So I said, okay, I know they've talked about that the PS4 controllers will be reverse compatible or forward compatible with PS4 games that you bring over from your PS4. However, the PS5 version of Fortnite, which doesn't make any sense. I've yet to see a difference. I don't know if there is a difference. Doesn't allow you to use a PS4 controller, which I think is stupid because it's still a PS4 game and I can use this controller on my PC that will run laps around Fortnite on PS5. So I think that's something that is a little wrong. I feel like, especially where Astro made this controller for them a year ago, they should definitely try, almost 2 years ago now, wow. They should definitely make it so it works on, if not on PS5 games. I understand they want you to use the PS5 controller to experience what the controller does, but on games that are on both consoles, and you'll definitely play with people more on current gen versus next gen, it should work. It should work that way. I understand it works for PS4 games directly, but like Fortnite on PS5, which is just Fortnite, I don't know why it doesn't work. So this breakdown is basically just over the course of a week of what I've found, kind of what I've discovered. Another con, I had the hardest time trying to leave parties. I got invited to a party, I joined it. I had a headache getting out of it. I was running laps, going through places, couldn't figure out how to do it. Very, very weird and confusing and all over the place. That actually really didn't make any sense. As far as creating parties, still not something that's per se easy. Something that definitely was not assessed very successfully or very smart. It wasn't approached right. It's not simple like the PS4 where you can just go up or hold the PlayStation button and go up. Or even if you're just on home screen now, go up, over, create a party, blah, blah, blah. Which, by the way, after the update that they did, is stupid. It works horribly. The party system has failed now. It doesn't make any sense. Because now you have groups versus joining or making a party with friends. So now you have to, like, if you join a group that you've been in, it sends out an invite to everyone in that party. And you don't want to do that. I have friends that I play with, but I damn well know so-and-so's not online, so I'm going to invite them. It doesn't make any sense. All right, that's just my in-week review. I'll probably make another one, probably at around a month, to let you know how it's going. And if I start experiencing any weird issues, I'll definitely make an update video. But as for right now, that's all I've got. The PS5 has been great. I really do love it. I've been enjoying it very much. All my friends are actually getting them now, which is huge. I already have 3 of my main friends that I play with have them. One of them's actually picking up it tonight at Walmart. Thank heavens, I no longer have to play alone. If you like this video and you like stuff like this, I have controller reviews. I have a monitor coming. I'm going to do a monitor review. I got to do a microphone review. But I do these things every once in a while. So if you like videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, share with your friends if you enjoyed it. And if you find there's anything you learned, if there's something you know that I don't know, hey, feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me, because I'm always looking to make my content better and be more informative about things like this. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video! That's a cool spin. Hey there. Here's a real question for you. Are you subscribed? Are you sharing my videos? Are you liking them? Will you leave a comment if you enjoy it? But most importantly, hit this button right here. Just go, bang, subscribe, bang, subscribe. Do it. Don't hit it twice because you might unsubscribe. We don't want that. We just want you to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with your friends if you do enjoy it, and leave a comment. It's important because you get to see more of me. Have a good night. Or afternoon, day, morning, I don't know what it is.